I yield to myself 3 minutes to begin.
The gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
We've experienced the trauma of a violent attack on this House of Representatives, on this chamber, and on all of the people who work here. An armed, lawless, and enraged mob smashed windows, beat up and crushed Capitol Hill police officers who cried out in agony, overcame and subdued law enforcement, killed or caused the deaths of at least 5 American citizens, including a heroic Capitol Hill police officer, Brian Sicknick, and 4 other Americans, inflicted serious injuries on dozens of our police officers and other people, including 15 officers who had to be hospitalized. Chanting, "Stop the Steal" and "Hang Mike Pence," they threatened the lives and safety of the 3 individuals in the line of succession to the President of the United States. They built a gallows right outside the Capitol. They screamed, "Where's Nancy?" They stormed the Speaker's office and they occupied it. They stole government property. They trashed the place. They terrorized officers, staff, and members. They brandished the Confederate battle flag in the Capitol of the United States, something that didn't even happen during the Civil War. They allowed hundreds or thousands of people to enter the Capitol without metal detector or any kind of security screening at all. Not only to desecrate the temple of democracy and to spit in the face of Congress, but actually to interfere with the counting of electoral college votes in the 2020 presidential election. They may have been looking for Vice President Pence and Speaker Pelosi, but every person in this room could have died. As a shaken Senator Lindsey Graham said, the mob could have blown the building up. They could have killed us all. Mr. Speaker, whether or not you believe the President's course of conduct in encouraging, building, summoning, assembling, and inflaming the mob, lighting the flame, as Congresswoman Liz Cheney put it in a very powerful and cogent statement this evening, whether you believe that that was a high crime and misdemeanor, an offense against the Republic, that's a question for another time. And to put my cards on the table, I think it was a crime against the Republic. But leaving that aside, I think every member in this body should be able to agree that this president is not meeting the most minimal duties of office. He is not meeting the oath that he swore to uphold and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. He is not protecting and defending the democracy itself, the process of electing the president. He is not respecting the peaceful transfer of power. He is not taking care that the laws are faithfully executed. He is not protecting the Republic against mob insurrection, invasion, and hostility. He is not protecting the Republican form of government for the people of the United States when he allows this to happen. This resolution is simply asking Vice President Pence to exercise his powers under Article 25, the 25th Amendment. I grant myself 30 seconds more.
Gentleman is granted 30 additional seconds. You may proceed.
We are simply asking Vice President Pence to exercise his powers under the 25th Amendment of the Constitution, Section 4, to convene the cabinet and to mobilize the cabinet to state and articulate what is obvious to the American people. This president is not meeting the duties of office and is clearly not capable of it, and to transfer the powers to the Vice President under the 25th Amendment.